before we break for lunch. And that is the next fight up. Mashek Mi-Aldin from Jordan taking on ARTUR Malkhasyan from Armenia. And ARTUR will be in the black, and Mashek will be in the red.
Have we seen Mashek at all?
None of these 75 kilograms,
okay.
Literally all of them are stepping up for the first time. That might also be the other reason why they looked a little bit more tired than everything else, because they have been watching the action for the last 2.5 days. But as we've seen, and we had our own theories beforehand as to what it would be like. It's one of the first times that fighters have had to fight twice in a day. But yesterday in the 60-kilogram category, there was no problems whatsoever when they came back.
They have fought twice in a day in other competitions, but when they fight twice in a day, it's 3 sessions. Here we have 2 sessions, so really just that 2-hour
and they'd be obviously be the morning or the evening.
That's right.
So they'd miss
always
out.
Morning or the evening. So this is this really pushes the demand of fighters to be ready for a second round.
Well, would you look at that? It's only 20 seconds in. They've both got on the board already. Mashek in the red, ARTUR in the black. And both tied up.
There's a spinning back fist, but unfortunately Mashek went down with that spinning back fist. And he earned the points for the spinning back fist, but then
he
also
lost the
ARTUR
points as well,
earns points for the being down.
Well, check out the slugfest here.
Sure. And you can see, same weight category, but they're both showing throwing faster and heavy punches, faster punches than our previous match. Little bit more activity in terms of both fighters from our previous contrast, but the, contrasting the matches, both 75 kilogram. Of course, these fighters are built about the same. We had 2 lanky fighters, right?
Yeah, beforehand.
There. So really fast, fast left hand there.
Really looking for the hand speeds.
Yeah, sure. We'll see what happens if ARTUR is able to add a jab to that. Nice spinning kick from Mashek, doesn't connect, but he lets his opponent know that he has it.
And
he's really trying, and he does.
Well, he gets it.
He does. ARTUR is able to get.
I was just about to say that Mashek was ahead in terms of points, but now with that push-off, not only does he get the wild card, ARTUR, but he also has an extra couple of points, and that's put him unanimously above.
Sure, and
with this hand speed,
you see, and ARTUR's going to try and go for it if he can, but Mashek has a lot of muscle to move from the center of the lei tai.
Yeah. And you just saw there with the kick to the shins exactly how much power.
Oh, sure.
Standing leg.
These are solid guys, and a roundhouse kick to the face doesn't score, but look at those punches coming from Mashek. Here's an example of the speed and the roundhouse kick that Mashek has just shown to really inch him up in points, even with one judge just a little bit behind.
It's a good competition. Both fighters now into double digits. Not much that we've seen now that the fights have got closer, but a lot of activity from both of them as well.
Right. We have 2 seconds, and ARTUR is just trying to hold on here, and he looks like he may have held out.
He has done it. 11-11, 11-8, 10-8, 10-8, and 14-10 was the last judge scored to Mashek.
Yeah. It just goes to show you what the varying perspectives in the corner or your location from the judges, but ARTUR is able to hold out. It's a nice spinning back fist that made contact, and unfortunately, Mashek was moving forward so much that he was able to push him down.
You're right, same class category, different fight entirely.
That's right.
And great for the fans who have just joined us for this start of the 75-kilogram draw.
With ARTUR from Armenia taking the first round in this bout, and we'll find Mashek of Jordan trying to come back and even this up to get into a 3rd round.
I think what's been great has been the fact that they haven't stood off each other. They have literally got straight into the fight, and it has been wonderful to watch.
These are 2 fighters who decide to take the fight to their opponent. They're matched with someone that uses the same fight strategy, so it's a matter of who gets the upper hand. We've also seen both fighters able to score with their punches, and when they get the thigh kick in, that has helped them in terms of inching up point after point after point. when that roundhouse kick is a little bit higher, they've been able to score. Beautiful hands from Artur, beautiful hands.
Well,
and he's trying to get that off platform.
Look, it's an all-out attack from Artur.
Artur's really willing to stay up and then go low. He was punching up and decided to drop low to take the leg. Mashek is strong and didn't make it easy for Artur in that way, but just a barrage of punches from Artur.
Well, Mashek's looking tired now.
Well, his hands are down.
His hands are down, he's a bit slower, and look at that, the lazy kick comes in.
That kick. So he's had a fighter who's been kicking those thighs, so that adds to it. And
well, that's what I was saying. Well, that's another slow kick in.
It's a complete miss. But they had a very active first round, which is what drained. You can tell, and trying to go for the big, heavy, wild punch, but his hands are down by his ribs, not up protecting his face. So
he's open for the knockout.
Artur's going to try and push him off the lei tai, and he does.
So good points in for Artur, and that set him up for the last minute of this round, which is also going to see him go through to the quarterfinals. If he can hold on to it, where he's going to fight Gary Chandler, if he makes it. And that's going to be interesting. We're talking about the tall fighter and the short fighter. Well, one of these short fighters is going to fight the tall fighter.
Artur has shown a different level of speed than we saw with Gary, so hopefully Gary is watching this fight so that he'll see what he's up against.
Yeah.
Artur has strong legs. He's able to put his thigh kick out there, and he follows up with hands, as you can see there.
Oh, that
combination just put his opponent down, and that was from his kick.
Yeah, you just saw the stunned reaction there as it came to as the pain just echoes through. He's up.
Mashek is a strong fighter. That roundhouse kick to his rib cage, those 2 points, it took the wind out of him.
Absolutely. Now he was already tired, so this is a very good opportunity for Artur, who's just sizing up exactly how he's going to attack, but he's got so many options he can come in with now.
He has a lot of weapons, and as you mentioned, he just gave that thigh kick to someone that's as stocky as he is.
Yeah, and it was...
He's coming up against a leaner fighter in Gary, and while he will have to, he'll have the disadvantage in terms of reach once he's inside.
But
we just saw what he's able to do. So hopefully USA is watching this, and they're able to see the kinds of tools that Artur is able to put up.
Well, it is confirmed now. He is going to be fighting Gary Chandler in the quarterfinals, and I'm guessing it, don't quote me on it, but I have to check. I think it should be in tomorrow's session 8. But, of course, we'll be here to get you through all of the exact fights as they happen on World Wushu TV at the 13th World Wushu Championships in Jakarta.
You know, Jeevan,
up next, we've got Rajani Diori from India.